So today's video, guys, is going to be about do I think now is a good time to buy cars for Turo, and what kind of cars?
I'm a real one, my day ones. Try speak up, can't say none. Try dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money, then save up. 10 to 80, my savings. Take to the top on the base one. New car, race on. Fast lane, pace on. With the booyah, that's a flex. Not a human, I ain't from another planet. I'ma teleport, might vanish.
What is up, Innovation family? How's everybody doing? It's me, Brandon, your friend, your neighbor, your host, back for another video with Innovation Property Atlanta. Just dropping some tips and some pointers on this Turo adventure that I'm on. Thank you guys for joining another video. Remember, as always, guys, to please like my channel. Please subscribe and share the news with a friend or somebody that's interested in doing Turo, and then we'll go from there. So today's video, guys, is going to be about do I think now is a good time to buy cars for Turo, and what kind of cars would I buy excuse me, if I'm starting out or getting my feet wet in the Turo game. So to answer the first question, guys, let's jump into it. Do I think now is a good time to start Turo? I do still think Turo is still a good platform to use to rent out your car, whether you want to start small and do 1, 2, 3, or even 5, or start a fleet. I do think now is a good time. How you get into the market as far as what kind of cars you buy, that's a different story. For me, for you guys, since I've been away for a while, the last year or so, I haven't done that many YouTube videos, but now I'm back on my YouTube grind full time. So for me, I currently have about 12 cars in my fleet. Over the last year, I was at about 20, and I depleted about 7 or 8 cars over the last 8-9 months, while the market was still somewhat hot for used cars. I mean, you can get the top value when you were trading in cars or selling them. So a lot of my cars I either sold through third parties such as like CarMax, or I sold myself on Car Gurus or Auto Trader, and I got pretty top dollar. So I didn't actually lose any money on any cars that I traded in. Now, with that being said, January 2023, totally different market than what it was back in the spring and summertime, where cars right now are going down in value a whole lot. A lot of people are actually upside down on their vehicles. So now is actually a good time, I think, to buy cars. If you know what kind of car you want to buy, I think some of the best cars to buy right now for a Turo business, or like I mentioned, if you're going to do 1 or 2 cars, would be something economical on the economy side. So I wouldn't start off with anything luxurious or anything that's going to be a high car payment, or something that you got to spend a lot of time and money on to get fixed when something happens, like a Mercedes or a BMW or a Range Rover, or something that's going to be very pricey to maintain. I think right now it's really a time to get back to the basics, as we're trying to reset the economy, and we're in the middle of a recession, or actually beginning of a recession, and things are overinflated right now as far as the prices for everything, from food to traveling, to hospitality services. Everything is really expensive right now, to the housing market. So really it's about getting back to the basics. So some of the cars I would buy right now if I'm in the market to buy a car would be, thinking from a consumer standpoint or a user standpoint, who's going to be driving the car. It's probably going to be SUVs. So something like a Jeep Grand Cherokee or Durango, I think would be a good starting point for SUV, or a Ford Expedition or Explorer. Those should do pretty well on the platform. Car-wise, I would think probably more like around a Honda Accord, Honda Civic, of course Toyota Camry you can't go wrong with, Corolla, because you can also cater to the Uber drivers, the Door Dashers, people like that also can rent your vehicles out. Also, I heard that's picking up steam is minivans too. From a couple of people I know who do Turo on the side, they got a couple minivans on the platform. They say they do pretty well as far as monthly revenue, because people have families who want to be able to commute and travel versus flying. So minivans might be an option for you too. Also, I heard about cargo vans. I don't know if cargo vans are legal or illegal on Turo. I haven't tried yet to look into it, but cargo vans, from what I understand, are also an option when it comes to renting out for people that do, moving supplies or work for different moving companies. They can rent out you can rent out your cargo van to those folks who don't want to own a van or a truck. So that could be an option. But again, this video is just more or less so the basics, starting off slow. Do not get into this Turo game getting over leveraged. A lot of people I know that got into this game about a year ago, or during the pandemic, a year and a half, 2 years ago, are now out of the Turo game because they got over leveraged, had too many cars. It looked good on the outside, that'd be easy income, but it's really a lot of work when you're talking about running a Turo business and knowing what to buy, when to get out the vehicle, how much you're going to pay on repairs, how you market your services, how you market your cars. That all goes into having a successful journey in your Turo journey. It's really important. So thanks for tuning into this video. Like I said before, I'm gonna keep dropping videos on a regular basis. So you guys have a good rest of your day.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shitty, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, 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 no. Go high, go low.